Now, before this interview ends,
Mm-hmm.
is there anything else you were not asked, fans want to know, people want to know?
Um,
Is there anything you want to address while you're here?
do I freestyle or do I write? And yes, I freestyle.
Now, how did you start initially? Were you a writer at first, or you were freestyling,
I was a
punching in
writer
from the
at
jump?
first, and I always wondered when I seen other rappers come in the studio, I'm like, how do they freestyle like this? Like, how do you do it? And one day, I promised to God, like, one day I just started doing it. Like, I just started freestyling. Like, then I'll freestyle at lunch at school, and I'll just be freestyling. Then all of a sudden, my old friends just begging me to go to the studio. Go to the studio, man, you tripping, go to the studio. Pulling me out the trap and stuff like that. Go to the studio. Next thing you know, like, here I am today.
Was it a particular recording artist that influenced that?
It was just like a lot of people, it was a lot of artists in Columbus, Ohio that was freestyling at the time, and it was just like a challenge, like whoever could do it. And it was just like, okay, yeah, I gotta get my game up.
And what have you noticed music-wise when you write in the past versus you freestyle punch in?
Freestyle punching is more of a feeling. You feel it more, you know what I'm saying? Versus writing, it sounds like you reading off of paper or something like that. Like, me personally, but like when I do write, I tend to like read it but feel it at the same time. Like I gotta say it with a feeling. Like it's a cadence. It's a certain way you say it on the microphone.
So at this point, if there was a circle chart of 100%, what percent would you say freestyle punch in versus some sort of writing involved?
Um, I'm 100% freestyle for sure. Writing, I say I'm like a 93. Cause I can write real good. I'm just gonna take a long time.
Wait, may have been a miscommunication here. If there was a circle chart of 100%, what
Oh,
percentage of that 100% do you
oh,
freestyle punch in versus you actually writing of some sort?
um,
Rough estimate here, of course.
the percentage of me doing it.
Yes, freestyling punch in versus
Oh,
writing of some sort.
I'm gonna freestyle all the way, every single time. So that's probably like, if what I was like, somebody got to tell me to write for me to write. So me freestyling, the time that I do freestyle is probably like, it got to be 100%, right? Right, 100%, right? Or a smaller percent of 100, because it can't be a smaller percent. It can't be a
So like
smaller
maybe
percent.
95% freestyle punch in, 5% right?
There we go. There we go. See, this is why we need people to help everybody. That's crazy. I can't believe y'all right now. I really had a brain fart right there.
Now, what's your biggest song so far at this point in your musical career?
Well, right now it's Big God.
And if you can reflect on that song, was that freestyle punched in or wrote at all?
We wrote that. We wrote that one.
So,
I had a writer. Shout
now,
out to my writer.
okay, you didn't write at all. It was
No, I
100%.
wrote.
Okay, you did.
We both wrote.
Oh, got it. Okay, cool. Now,
Yeah.
because your biggest song in your music catalog was written,
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't encourage you to continue to write more?
I'm going to keep on writing, but I'm going to keep on freestyling too. I love freestyling. Like, you never know what I'm going to say when I freestyle. So it's just like, I wonder what he going to say. But like writing, it's like, okay, this is going to be a hit. Like most of my hits came from writing. Holy Steppin' that went viral came from writing. Big God, I wrote that. Daily Bread featuring Lil Yachty, I freestyled.
And when it comes to this writer that helped you with that particular song, Big God, was that a ghostwriter or were they credited on that song for writing?
They credited, most definitely.
Care to share who that is?
Nah, it's a surprise. Y'all will figure out when y'all figure out.
Anything else, and not just specifically on the subject of music, but zooming out overall?
Everybody just keep family first. And if you ain't got your family, You know what I'm saying? Like, at least try to make it right to get back with your family. Like, always just know that love overpower hate. Hate is division, love is unity. And that's really all I got to say, Mr. Thank you, Lord.